She chose the wrong passenger. Those were the only words anyone could whisper. After the moment that turned an ordinary, private flight into a story people would talk about for years, the jet was minutes away from takeoff when chaos erupted in the cabin. A frustrated flight attendant, rushing to deal with an impatient crew, stormed down the aisle, her temper clearly running the show. In that moment, she confronted a passenger, who she assumed was part of a corporate team causing delays. Without warning, she slapped the man's shoulder and snapped, "Sit down and follow instructions." The cabin went silent. Every crew member froze. The passengers stared. And the man she had just slapped, a calm, sharply dressed black executive, slowly looked up. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't argue. He simply said one quiet sentence. "I think you should get your supervisor." The flight attendant scoffed. "I am the senior crew member here, and if you don't like it..." But before she could finish, the co-pilot suddenly hurried out of the cockpit, whispering something urgently into her ear. Her face drained of color instantly. She glanced back at the man again, this time with fear, not anger, because the co-pilot had just told her the truth. The man she slapped wasn't a random passenger. He was the owner of the entire jet. For 10 long minutes, the owner, Mr. Carter, said nothing. He simply observed the behavior of the remaining crew. Some avoided eye contact, some tried to act busy, some whispered excuses under their breath. Then, in the softest, most controlled voice, he finally stood up. "Everyone working this flight," he said, "please gather at the front." They lined up, nervous, confused, and aware that the situation had turned serious. Mr. Carter looked at them with steady eyes. "This jet represents my company," he said. "This crew represents my company. And today I saw disrespect, lack of discipline, and unprofessional behavior toward a paying client, me." No one breathed. Then he said the words that would end their careers. "You're all relieved of duty, effective immediately." Gasps filled the cabin. The stunned crew shuffled off the plane as Carter called in a replacement team from another location. As the jet finally took off with a new, respectful crew, one thing was clear. Power isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet and sits calmly in seat 3A.